when we last left off, our band of fighters seemingly was heading off, running off to somewhere other than here. There was a mysterious force about in the town square. It had already killed two of the. One sec. Sorry, I was on the wrong page. It already killed two of the Simic mob members and mortally and did heavy damage to Wobbles. So, to Stoksheim. My bad, Stoksheim. So, the team fled from the town, and we left them with the meeting of who seemed to be a friend. Introduced himself as Jim Hatchet, claims to be a monk, and exchanged a few blows with Wobbles before. Wait, can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Yep. And exchanged a few blows with Wobbles. Stoksheim.
What's up, Misty Fortune?
Exchanged
How
a
are
few
you?
blows with Stoksheim before getting some legendary dap afterwards.
Good to see you in here.
And this is where we leave the party. So, what are you all talking about? You've all ventured off into more of like business district of Gavia. You know, you can see a few shops around. You can see like a tavern nearby. What do you guys do?
Good question.
I need
What
to
do you
download it,
think,
but I
main
will take note of that.
character?
Sorry, I need to adjust some volumes on my end. 1 sec. All right.
So I remember us talking to Jim Hatchet. He joined us, but let's see, we're still on. It was the 74th annual, so we're still on our quest to find a banner, correct? So I'm more.
Indeed you are.
I'm just trying to set us up to say, hey, it is wonderful to meet you, Jim Hatchet. We need to hurry up and find one of these before we're eliminated, because I would love the 8,000 gold prize.
All right. Wait, you say that to Jim Hatchet?
I say that to everyone. It's like, this is wonderful to get to know you. I think we should walk and talk, learn more about each other while we're trying to find the next banner.
I'd still
Alright.
like to know what the hell happened back there where we were having a good old brawl and people's heads started getting lopped from their bodies. Do you think the banner might be in the middle of that?
I thought we established that was my incredible hidden powers.
Yeah, well,
Did the story change?
Jim Hatchet chimes in and he says, yeah, I hadn't seen anything like that. That seemed to be some sort of maybe entity, and I only caught a glimpse. I hadn't really seen anything move that fast before, though.
Well, we could do the age-old challenge of find our fastest, beefiest person in the group and have them run into the middle of it as fast as they can and run back out, hopefully still alive. Just to see if the banner happens to be right there.
Teeth with both of my hands on my mouth, like crazy monster. That's all I'm doing.
Okay.
Wait, say that again?
He's gesturing that there might be some terrifying creature, monster, or being over there with sharp teeth and possibly claws. I know I'm not his best friend, but pretty easy to figure out if you pay attention.
He's riding on my back, so I have a hard time seeing what he does.
Touche.
Well, my vote continues to be for the tavern.
Wait, before you leave, Jim Hatchet chimes in. I'd like to discuss with you the terms of my alliance with you. I would like to join your team. However, I understand that you currently are full. So, what I'd like, and this isn't me betting on any of you dying because you all seem very capable, but what I would like is to be an understudy of sorts. I would like to replace one of you should one of you become, well, incapable of fighting. Or, God forbid, die. What do you say to that?
Sus.
I'm going to walk up to him and very solemnly put a wing on his shoulder. I'm going to say, Jim, everybody dies. and then I'm going to leave the conversation.
Just some faster than others.
I understand that, my inebriated friend, but I mean, well, you already know what I meant. You were just being a smart, you were just being a smart goose.
At last, somebody finds me intelligent.
Jim, I have a very basic question for you.
Yes?
What is your combat expertise specifically?
What do you bring to the
specialize in?
party?
What can you bring to
He
the
punches
party?
really fast. Well, actually,
Me? Well-
never mind. Ignore that.
I'm a monk. I punch really hard, really fast.
I
And you saw
remember.
that. You saw the blows that I exchanged with your.
I was
with
gonna
your
say, correct me if
comrades.
I'm wrong, but last session, the very end of it, you and Wobbles, out of character, obviously, you and Wobbles
Yeah.
like threw speedy hands at each other, correct?
Oh, yeah, they did like a whole flurry of blows against each other and like blocks and shit. It
Just makes you think of like
really anime.
Kenichi, I guess. Okay, cool.
I was busy reading a book at that time. I apologize. Did not fully see that, apparently.
Well,
That
we can always
said-
do it again.
Talk about raising children, probably.
And then Jim gets into a fighting stance. Besides, if you need, I can prove myself right here and right now. Energy seems to form around his hands, and while it doesn't seem to solidify like you saw in his flurry between Stoksheim, it does seem to be the same kind of combative energy around his hands that he surrounded them with.
So
Almost
you're
evenly
saying,
sharpening
so
them.
if I'm to hear you correctly, you want to come with us at the risk of no possible reward whatsoever. Just gonna
Indeed.
hang out and help us. What's in it for
Indeed.
you? Should we have good luck?
Well, for one, I get to see more of Esterra. I get to travel more lands and potentially see maybe more than one challenge banner you guys acquire, and I can get one of them. But also, these lands are dangerous. I would at least like to prevent the deaths of you all before getting there. But should you all perish, there would be benefit for me. I would not celebrate, but there would be benefit for me.
I can't remember if I did this last session. Could I make an insight check on this fellow?
You can.
Alright, I do want to warn you. It keeps doing this damn custom roll thing. I have changed
Jim is
every
very
setting
sus.
I can.
Very
I
sus.
don't know why it's doing this. I'm clicking the little D20 with a B on it next to the skill check, and it keeps saying custom roll.
Alright. Roll. Oh,
Oh, I'm very intelligent. Oh, blast. He's telling the truth. He's a wonderful lad.
the roll does an insight check for you on my end. Yeah, you're good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Finally.
he's legit. He's legit.
Ah,
Listen, do you remember?
Huh.
I'm talking to
Our fight.
Steve Berdman. Do you remember?
We got into a huge fight
we
last
met in
time.
the Square,
Tell me
and
what's
you
that.
said you would help me find a tavern, and I pledged my life to you.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to. Oh, I'm talking to Steve Berdman.
Uh huh.
Well, I feel the same way about him. I don't have very good judgment skills. I think we should trust him. He seems like a wonderful lad. And all he needs is his foot in the door and he'll be able to get a job anywhere he likes.
Brother, I trust you because you helped us and you helped save my life. If you trust him, I'll trust him for now.
And you helped save my life. I turned to Teo Clearwater, and you helped save my life.
If they allow my kind in a bar, I will have a drink with you. Or in a tavern, a pub, whatever, I will have a drink with you, friend.
Jim chimes in and says, "Hey, you have no reason to worry about that. Up here, the Roost has ale for all types.
I knew
Well,
he
make
was
sure-
the perfect addition to our party.
Mr. LaRue makes sure of that.
And you know where it is?
We're only a few meters away from it, actually.
My eyes wide.
Like, you look around and you see that one of the taverns is actually called the Roost.
Incredible.
And it's this really... So the Roost is this really grandiose building. There's a really nice sign of shimmering wood out front that says the Roost, and there's like little animated sticks that pop around that nest as sort of woven birds from sticks. You can see a large ornate door at the front and some windows that show very nice, just long tables for people to sit at, as well as some other tables for just regular parties to sit at, and a large, and potentially a large, what looks to be a large stage, perhaps for holding concerts.
No music. We've had enough.
It's empty.
We've had enough music, but forgive me, friends, because in one of my many dreams, I'm now nervous. I feel like a premonition may come to pass. Because in one of my dreams, I was vividly told, and it came out kind of blurry, but overly excited, and they said, the roost is on fire. We don't need no water, let the mother trucker burn. So we should be cautious while in the roost.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Now I could most certainly use a drink as well.
My character is an
Guys,
anime swordsman.
Let's go. It's amazing. Mr. LaRue will get you all set up. Come on.
So
We all
I
should also
get
take a
premonitions
moment
of
to
real
relax as
life.
Well, re-center our bearings if we would. God, I can't say his name. Stoksheim. Thank you.
It's okay. You'll get there eventually.
And you were making fun of me earlier for messing up his name. Oh, intelligent one.
Stoksheim.
Just
did
call me
take quite a
Berdman.
savage
Stoksheim.
beating over there. If we had an appropriate healer in our party, Jim, do you happen to know any healing spells? Stoksheim might not have been so close to the verge of death.
Yes, everything bad that happened to me was somebody else's fault. Look, we're only a few meters away from the
Glug,
promised
glug,
land.
glug.
Let's hurry. And yeah, Stoksheim's gonna go to the tavern. He's just gonna walk on ahead.
Does the tavern have stables of any kind?
I have 2 stomachs. I require food.
All right, so we enter the bar.
So you enter the Roost, and you see 2 sides worth of park, and there are what seem
That's
to be
me.
like automaton. They're obviously not warforged, but they're these odd contraptions that work kind of Rube Goldberg-like that serve up drinks, and you kind of tap which drink you want on a analog sort of typewriter in a way, and it selects that drink. And the Rube Goldberg machine serves your drink at the bar. And you see at the other side of the bar, there's an incredibly built man wearing a green apron, a white shirt, and just has a really welcoming grin on his face. He's talking with another one of the bar. Apparently, they had a bad day, and he's consoling them.
You had a bad day.
Don't do it.
Please, God, don't do it.
I know where you're going. You stop.
Real quick, I just want to say right now, if you ever get a reference in this campaign, just say G and then say nothing else. Just say G and nothing else. Just don't spoil the reference for anyone else who doesn't get it. Just say G and nothing else.
But just to clarify, you mean like if you were referencing that song, you had a bad day. Like I would just say G instead of singing. What's
I'm
up?
specifically referencing like if I make a reference to say a popular piece of media through some
Okay.
line that a character says, and you get the reference, then just say G.
Okay,
And
I'll
don't say
do my
anything else
best.
for anyone
Because
else.
if you say something like "What happened to then? We passed then," it's gonna be hard for me to say "G." But I'll try. I got you.
Okay, understood. Please
Understood. Copy.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna walk up to, ignoring my passengers' pleas to pull me towards the closest stables. I'm gonna go up to the bar and ask them. Well, wait. Can I see if they serve food here? Like, just from a glance, does it look like anybody's actually eating?
There are menus around. There seem to be menus sort of on the wall, in the same way that you would see at any restaurant.
Fast food
Any
kind of
restaurant,
thing.
really. Yeah, fast food kind of thing, but not. It's not really fast food. You see that the menu contains. You can get sky-aged ale, beef and salad. You can get bread, seafood chowder, and yeah.
So, I'm trying to see if I have any money. Surprisingly, I can't tell if I have any. Because, as I said, I have 2 stomachs. So I'm looking to eat something. Bar food, man, right? So, where would I... Sorry, guys. On my thing, where would I see if I have any... figured it'd be under equipment, but any money.
Right where it says currency, on the right side of the box.
Oh, crap.
Currently have a hyphen.
Which probably
That
means
means-
nothing.
Poverty.
Sugar. Okay. I'm gonna walk up to the bartender. Say, "My good man, I'm hungry and I'm poor. So I offer you a challenge. I will arm wrestle you. And if I win, could I have a meal of some kind?"
So the man turns to you and he says, "You don't need to arm wrestle me to get any kind of meal here. Like if you cannot afford a meal here, then I will be able to provide you with some kind of food for free. It won't be something off the menu, but I will be able to provide food for you." All right.
The philanthropy in this place is astounding.
This is one of those
We
where
throw out too
I
much
don't
food
pay
to
with
begin.
money.
We throw out too much food in the end. At the end of the day, anyways, we can't get rid of most of it. So, what good is not giving it away?
Friend, I cannot pay you back today, but I promise you one day I will return the favor.
As
Today
you said,
me,
he will
tomorrow
never pay
you.
on Thursday for a meal today.
I don't see many of your kind around here before. I don't see many of your kind around here. Of course, we have
Muscular?
indeed designed this place to acquire well, anybody who might be coming around, but I haven't seen many Centaur around here. Interesting.
Is it Centaur accessible with ramps, or are there stairs everywhere?
So the layout is that there are tables that are sort of in lines, and there are wide enough like spaces in between the tables so that a centaur could walk through. And there are also like tables for which, like, a larger race, like with say a larger size, would be able to access and such.
Okay.
Looking around, is anyone playing any games that require even the slightest bit of knowledge?
What was that?
Looking around, is anyone playing any games that require any type of knowledge? Chess, checkers.
The bar seems pretty empty right now, and there doesn't seem to be anybody who there doesn't seem to be anybody who's playing like a game like that right now.
Somebody interrupt him! Combo breaker!
Alright, Stoksheim will go up to the barkeep, and he's going to get an ale and a seafood chowder. And he is going to be a lot less obnoxious than he is normally, because you always want to be friends with the bartender.
All right. You said a sky-aged ale and a seafood chowder. You said.
Oh, I've made this mistake before. How much will that be?
That'll be around 8 silver pieces, please.
I can afford that. Beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Was I supposed to have gold upon character creation?
Everyone should have 10 gold right now.
Okay.
Oh,
I
wait,
didn't have to
actually,
spend gold
how much
for my
gold?
equipment? Because I feel like... Oh, no, I would have started with some equipment, huh?
You guys didn't go to any shops last session.
No. So I should actually have 10 gold.
Everyone should actually... Wait, hold on. So Stoksheim has 9 gold.
Got 9 now, that is.
Okay. Yeah, everyone should have 10 gold right now.
Oh, sorry.
Everybody should have 10 gold right now.
Okay, how do I upgrade Oh, hey, never mind.
Yeah. I'll flip him like the full gold and say, 8 silver and 2 more for your thoughts. What do you think this?
Isn't it... I'm sorry, is it 10 or
Banner.
100 that make it a gold piece? Oh, 10. Never mind, I can actually read. I'm
My
dumb.
friend, now's not the time for economics.
Wait, hold on.
It is 10. There's a whole Electrum. What the hell is Electrum? 5 silver. Cool. Okay. On that note, then, since I was
So wait, no, you. So everyone has 10 gold pieces, which is the equivalent of like $1,000.
I'm rich!
This is $8. This is $8. You and a gold piece is like $100.
you
You
really
said-
did.
Very
I will let you take that action back, because I just wanted to like get that kind of money economy.
I
That
thought
like
you said the price was, what was it, 8 silver?
yeah, it's 8
Is it-
silver.
Yeah.
Is it
and
1 to
silver
10
for
or
1
is it?
gold.
So that's an $80 drinking meal.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it a 10 to 1 or a 100 to 1?
It's 10.
Electrum is 10 silver, and 100 silver is 1 gold.
So I have it. No, I have it pulled up on here. Oh wait, we're changing the currency for you or for your thing. Then that's absolutely true. On here it says 10 copper equals 1 silver, 10 silver equals 1 gold, 10 gold equals 1 platinum. Or is it meant to be 100?
No, it's meant to be. So 1 platinum is 10 gold pieces. 1 gold is 10 silver pieces. Oh wait, what is the?
I know. I always thought it was 100. That's why I was so confused.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. I'm doing currency differently. I'm doing currency
Okay.
differently.
Okay.
Works for me.
And I thought I explained that, but
Okay, that's my B then.
remember
It's been a minute.
So okay. On that note, then, I'm gonna just approach the bartender. If it's alright with you, be like, "Sir, I've actually
Wait.
found my misplaced wallet. Turns out I kept it in my third pocket, also known as my prison pocket. That is my fault. And how much for this?" And I'll just, you said it was what, 10 silver for his piece. So I'll just throw him 20 silver and be like, "Will this cover the food I just had?"
so guys, I'm really sorry. I fucked up my entire currency system. I explained the wrong thing. I'm sorry. It
okay.
was what you guys said. I just checked everything.
so 10.
It was the meal thing that I got wrong. I'm sorry.
Okay, so 10 is the correct thing we're
So
going off of?
yes, 10 is the correct thing we're going off of. So 5 copper is. So sorry. So 1 copper is around 10 cents. 1 silver is around $1.
Okay.
And yeah.
Got it.
Cool. So, if I just tip the guy, how much would realistically? I'll just ask the bartender or barkeep, "Sir, I found my coin purse. Turns out I misplaced it. Kept it on my other
Well, in
hip.
that case, what would you like?
Huh. I figured I was already eating some food, so I was just going to pay him for what I ate.
Oh, you said that you didn't have any. You said
Yeah.
that you
Oh,
didn't
I
have
thought he was
money
just
to
giving me
pay
some
for it.
food. Cool. I will take steak, if whatever the equivalent of steak is.
All right. So beef and salad. So that would be. All right, that'd be
Oh,
5
salad,
silver
yes.
Pieces. Yes, 5 silver pieces, sir.
For his generosity, I'll tip
So-
him 10. I'll give him a gold piece.
So because you guys have 10 gold pieces or less now that you guys have spent, you have essentially $100 or basically your number of gold pieces times 10 amount of dollars. 1 gold piece is $10 basically.
Cool.
Makes sense to me.
All right.
So I'm just gonna give him a gold piece and be like, "Hey, thanks." Tip him big.
He tips. Make an insight check real quick.
Y'all ready for this? You're not ready for this.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, baby. Oh.
You can tell that there's more to him. You can tell that he sees the generous tip that you gave him, and he's wondering if you're asking to buy something from off the menu, something that might be illicit from off the menu. So, would you like to ask him if you can order anything that
Yes, absolutely. I'm just gonna.
might?
Yeah, absolutely. I was gonna. It's like, barkeep, I got a question.
Oh,
What-
What is
what-
it, sir?
This menu seems nice, but what off-menu items do you offer in this establishment? Whatever it is, I'll take 3. No.
I'm
What-
very glad you asked. But let me bring you back real quick. And he like sort of opens up the employee door for you to come back.
My friend on my back,
And,
I'm assuming Lewis is still with me. Sorry, my friend in my back or on my back is gonna come
Yeah.
with me if that's all right.
That's all right. How are you, son? He looks at Aiuhrn.
Let's see. Does he even? He totally does not recognize that he's being talked to, or even acknowledged.
How much of a talker is he?
Actually, I think I'm gonna start brushing Kyle's like sides. I've figured out this is in fact him, and I'm like, no, handle animal.
All right, so Mr.
Oh,
LaRue
who liked that 20?
takes
Come on.
you into a back room and shows you a. He turns on the light and he shows you this really nice cultivation of. Well, make an investigate. Make a. You know what? What kind of check would this be?
Am I in your wisdom
No.
by any chance?
What?
Nope.
Is it nature related at all?
Well,
Well, not
I-
knowledge nature, but
You know
I
what?
would-
Yeah,
I would
make a-
ask
make
if,
a
like,
nature check.
a
Make
nature check?
Make a nature check. Yeah.
Okay.
Again,
I would ask if like
do I
David and the
happen
guys
to
saw
be
me
in
walk
there
back
with
here.
them? Just
They saw you guys walk back, but they also heard your they also they saw you walk back, but they also know that they also know the owner.
All right. 10.
Ted, you know that this is what is known as cloud root, which is an illicit plant, and it's not really illegal, but it's a drug. It's a drug, and so it's not something that people like really sell in bulk, and there are heavy restrictions on it. But you could potentially buy some of this from off the menu.
What does it do?
You didn't roll high enough to figure that out.
Am I able to roll to
Okay.
take a look at it?
as we're all crowding the room now.
Yo, drugs?
Oh, I thought it
drugs?
was
I
just,
want drugs. Hey, he's selling drugs back here. Airship Wednesday.
You said a nature check, correct?
I said a nature check, yes.
I would like to take a look at this.
So, sir, I believe I have some friends that might actually be interested in this. Would you mind if I bring them back here? I trust them with my life. And if they act out, I will handle them.
I don't like having more than 3 people back here at a time, and
I understand social distance planting.
indeed.
So, how much would some cloud root cost me here?
Well, if you want. Well, it depends. How much are you trying to buy?
I should have paid attention in chemistry class and science. So I'm not, outside of the basics of it, I've never dabbled in cloud root myself, which is why I would like to bring a friend with me who might know more about it. May I go grab one?
Would I actually be able to supplant for a medicine check here?
Do I want the highest with the
Yes. Yes, you may.
Okay, a 13.
13.
You're my hero.
So you know that Cloud Root is actually used for several purposes, but one of the most known things that it's used for is, well, immediate gratification of healing. And what happens is whenever you ingest Cloud Root, you it's not weed. It's not weed. Whenever you ingest Cloud Root, it's not weed.
I'm sorry, keep going, man. Keep going.
I saw somebody in chat say D&D weed. I'm like, it's not weed.
She called that it was illicit. Medicine must be weed. All right, please continue. So, instant gratification of healing.
So what it does is, whenever you ingest it, you're healed of whatever wound you have, and it's instant gratification. It's something that you immediately, like, it fixes whatever is wrong with you immediately. Like if you have like a gash, it fixes the wound immediately. Or if
It's like a
if
sensu
you're
bean.
depressed- If you're depressed, it like makes you immediately happy. It's something that it senses what your body needs and does what it needs to fix you. But here's the catch. There are side effects to it, but you don't entirely know what the side effects are.
Perfect. All right, Kyle, call me high or low.
Hi.
Well then. All right. So, I'm gonna look back at Stoksheim, scratch my head a little bit, and I'm gonna try and not like sketchily or not grab
As
and run, but I'm just gonna try and take some very as casually as possible. I'm just gonna openly as possible. I'm just gonna take some.
Make a sleight of hand check at disadvantage.
Oh, I'm not trying to be like sneaky about it. It's point blank in front of the dude. Like
The dude pushes your hand away gently and says, no, don't touch right now. Don't touch right now.
Please forgive our friend. He is
okay.
not in a good way. He doesn't understand anything.
Okay.
It's tragic. Really.
So, if I may, I'd like to bring my my third in here. If that's all right with you, I'm going to call somebody who might know a little more about this than I would. Is that all right?
All right.
Cool. I'm going to just walk back out to the bar.
Wait, hold on.
Go ahead.
You didn't plan to buy this?
I would very much.
You might.
I'm very much interested in purchasing some of this. I very much
sure?
want some Cloud Root. I just want to know how much to get, and to do that, I think it's best that I consult somebody in the party who would better advise on how much we might need for our adventures ahead.
All right. Well, listen, I'm charging.
What do you charge?
So, for a twig, which contains around, I'd say, 3 doses of this, I charge a gold piece. So
For
on
a
and so
gold piece
forth.
for a
You can-
gram. I
yeah.
got to go back to my dealer down the street. No. Okay. If it's all right, I'm gonna get my +1, my other +1. If it's all right, I'll be subtle. They won't know. I'll just go out, grab them, and come right back in here so we can figure out how much we'd like to purchase.
Oh yeah, and there's one other thing that your nature check told you.
What's up?
You don't smoke it. You eat it. You ingest it through your mouth.
Edibles. Copy. So
You can grind it up into paste, put it on a sandwich. You can.
Hey, he actually said like a price. Like he said 1 gold.
yeah.
Correct? Okay,
Yes.
hold on.
Actually, okay. You know what? No. Here's what I'm gonna do then.
my
That's a
God,
good
okay.
idea. So, and this might be like a snake oil salesman for all I know, apparently. So, or overpriced. But this barkeep, he did right by me. So at least earlier. So, sir,
Would you like to make an insight check?
I would.
Or-
Yeah, screw it. Why not?
Oh well, if you say it like that, then no.
Okay, good point. So no,
I mean,
I'm already
I'm
going to
trying to-
purchase some, but this might be grossly overpriced. But like barkeep, I'll take. Wait, just to clarify, Sage, you said 3 twigs for gold.
Yes.
I'm trying
No,
to
it's
figure out-
one twig, which is 3 doses for a gold. And
Okay.
SoCal, I see you in chat.
I'll-
Read part 8. Anyways,
Yeah, Pat is just messing around. Okay, sir, I'll take 1 twig, but I think I'm going to come back and purchase some more. I just want to find out how much my party needs. For now, I'm going to take 1 twig.
1 twig. All right, that'll be 1 gold, please.
Hey, I'm actually getting to see this interaction.
Yes, you are.
Okay, so my face is gonna light up, and I'm gonna give him my bag of gold.
How much gold do you have in there?
10.
10. Okay, good.
I
So
haven't
what I
figured out how to use it previous to this, so I'm just gonna give him the whole thing and then take all of it.
Okay, so
I
hey,
envision,
how much?
I
By the way,
envision
Light,
Lewis's
I'm trying to get out there to
character just
grab you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just gonna say, I envision Lewis's character just like having like the Homer Simpson moment of like,
epiphany, like that's
of, like,
what it's used for.
you find a $20 currency is used to buy
Exchange for goods and services.
services.
Yeah, that's precisely what just
Being
happened.
practically dying man, all of a sudden finding a burst of strength, grabbing a bag of gold and just chucking it in front of the barkeep like, yes,
Well,
all of it.
I'm going a little more
Catches-
Always Sunny in Philadelphia here. 1 crack, please.
So, the barkeep catches the barkeep catches the bag of gold in the air and looks at it. And he's like, "You sure, buddy? I mean, you know what? You know what? You do seem to have that magic air about you. You might know what you're doing."
This is the most alive I've ever seen him.
Yeah.
All right.
I
So
think he
what
must mean it.
So what
I
he
don't
does
know
is
if that's how many twigs I get, but you know.
you don't get a twig. Is what happens is he takes one of the box of the plants and he gives it to you. He takes
Perfect.
yeah, and you find and you see this small sort of bag that he takes out, and it's just a cloth to begin with. But he takes a string, he wraps the string around the cloth, turns it into a bag, puts the pot in the bag, and then closes it up, and then the pot like sort of is in the bag, and he gives it to Aiuhrn.
Perfect. I cup it like a prized chihuahua. It will be my purse.
So, it's a small kind of bag of holding, and you can tell this by just like seeing the kind of workmanship that he used on the bag as he was making it. It's a small bag of holding, but it's just enough space for the plant specifically, and it's also in such a way that it would be safe if it were to fall.
Okay.
Perfect. Beautiful. Excellent. So it's potted, correct? Like it's
Yes, it's
actively
pot.
growing.
It's pot.
Okay.
It's actively growing, and did you make a nature check on the plant itself?
I will make a harder nature. I
Now
guess
that you
that would
have
have
the
been
now that you have the pot, you can make another nature check.
All right. Perfect.
So you gave him
Let's see
pot.
How
But it's not
how
pot.
bad this is. Oh, hey, 20.
Oh shit!
Not natural.
So you can tell that you can still grow stuff out. You can still grow more of this out of the plant, but you also tell something else about this plant. So this plant has much more adverse side effects, and what happens is that whenever you ingest cloud root, your immediate wounds go away, but something in return begins to slowly eat away at you in a way. Whenever you take it, something of sort of like equivalent pain. So, for example, if you were to eat cloud root to fix a pinky that had been cut off, and the finger just regenerates over time, maybe if it was your left pinky that you regenerated, your right pinky might slowly start to crumble away over the coming months. And say if you used it for some kind of like to cure depression or some form of like mental use, you might have like an adverse reaction and like see into a far realm or something like that later on.
I
And,
don't
like, it would-
really understand how it's a drawback when you just take more to fix the damage it does.
Well, that's the problem. Every time that you take more of it, just a little bit more gets taken from you.
So
Everything-
keep
Oh, you
taking more.
instantly- Yeah, until you instantly
simple.
explode. Like the time gets
Oh.
shorter. The
You're constantly
consequence gets
ingesting
worse.
this. Do you have any in
And it's not your
snorting form?
problem anymore. Easy.
No,
I knew this was
you-
going to be one
you
of those,
don't-
like, let's just say you don't pay with money. Cool, I'll take it.
Oh boy.
Can you relay this back to the party?
Yes, well, that's what I've been trying to do. I'm basically, okay, if we're done here, be like, sir, good day. Be right back. And I'm going to
No,
walk out
no,
to
no,
the party.
no. I'm closing this room now.
That's okay. We can go out. Oh
Okay.
boy. So when are you gonna tell me to not pull it out of the bag and just like hold it while we're wandering around? I'm gonna groom it and
Immediately.
water
No,
it.
I'm gonna, well, I don't.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. I don't know about its side effects. You know about it.
Well,
I
you
don't.
know it's illicit. I don't know what man laws are. So
Yeah, it's like, okay, I'll just say, hey, buddy, let's keep that in our bag, okay? Hey, Aiuhrn, Aaron.
Air horn.
You know it's blocked
God.
though.
Blot. Yes. No, it's like, hey, let's keep it in the bag for now until we get out of town. I'm gonna go up to the table where my friends are. I'd imagine you guys are kind of curious why I just went in a back room and I came out with like a shocked look on my face. Yeah,
Beady
exactly. And Anti-Human has it right. Screw that. If I can grow it, I can sell it. Make my own money. No, I'm just gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask Teo Clearwater, be like, hey friend, you know about,
You guys are in there for quite a while. I don't know what you guys were doing.
yeah, you know about healing and medicine, correct?
Yes, I've studied botany in church.
Do
What
you
would
know
like
anything
to know?
about Cloud
No.
Root? And I'm gonna say this as quietly and subtly as possible. Like, if it's a busy bar, they probably wouldn't hear me. If it's kind of quiet, that I really want to emphasize the quietness.
I believe
about
I've heard that in text. Let me just recall my knowledge. Before I do that, I'm gonna cast.
let me actively remember
guidance.
something.
Can
I
cast
studied this in
guidance
third
while I
year.
remember something?
Remember
Close
your
his eyes.
backstory.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you're making like a medicine or nature check, it's a skill check, so.
Yeah,
Make a-
okay, I'm definitely casting guidance then.
Are you so? Have you heard of it because of its because of its street use or because of its medicinal use? Like because of its use as like illicit or because of its use as like a medicine?
I would have known actually both. I would think just because there would have been people coming to the church, with the
Could-
negative side effects of it, and then I would say that the clergy would have known about it, and then also,
If I
you know, just-
may,
yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry not to interrupt. I was going to say, if I may, it's kind of like in the world of medicine, I'm aware of fentanyl because we use it for pain relief, but it's also a form of fentanyl that's used on the streets as illicit drugs. So I'd imagine he would
Exactly.
know for both reasons if he studies medicine.
Precisely. So, am I able to cast guidance?
Your
while
boy
I'm
knows
in
something!
Yes. Yes, you
Okay.
are.
So, let's roll
I should drink more
that.
water.
Oof.
Sorry, yes.
And let me add a d4 to that. Okay, so that's a 14 total.
All right. So you have heard of it before, and you know you've only heard. Yeah, you know of the side effects, and you know that it's like not legal to grow in just because it has such harmful side effects. but you've never really like encountered anyone who's really undergone the harmful effects. So you don't really know the extent of them. You know, you've like heard stories of some people, but you haven't seen them firsthand.
And are they just having this kind of like chat like right at the table with all of us?
Yes, sorry, I was more focusing on him, but I'd imagine you guys would be able to listen.
Well,
in.
at this point, I'm just full blown out talking because he didn't tell me that they purchased anything. He just told me, "Hey, do you know about Cloud Root?" So
He's
I'm
talking to
just
you
talking at normal.
extremely quiet, though.
Yeah,
But
like
you're
clearly,
Yeah, okay, if you were whispering it, then I
clear,
would
yeah,
have
clearly,
been-
like-
He's
like-
whispering. His
Yeah.
voice is hoarse.
You have a
Boo!
17
Boo!
insight.
Boo!
I will
I'll
let you
take my level
know.
now. Thank you.
Ah,
Epic level mount given.
What is that, Sage?
I said you have a 17 in both insight and like passive insight and passive perception. I'm going to let you assume
Okay.
that you can't. I'm going to assume that you understand that he's talking quietly because he wants to keep yell.
No, I'm just blasting and yelling out this like, wait, what? Cloud Root, you say?
what? You bought drugs? You want to know about drugs?
I can't believe you would ingest something that changes your state of mind. It's disgusting, Frank.
I do want to bring up. I do want to bring up at this point that I wouldn't have made this for nothing. This is actually a plot point. I do want to bring this up.
Boo! Spoiling plot points.
Yeah.
I'm kidding, buddy.
So, I would just say, if you plan on using that, I mean, I offer healing services that doesn't have any side effects. So,
Yo,
if you're
Stay
looking
Nerdy! Thank you so much for the host and the
healing,
raid with 2. What's up,
I
buddy?
encourage you to come to me first. But
I love you.
if it's someone that you know who's addicted to it, then I could offer them, you know.
We'll talk more when we
guidance
get out
to-
of a little bit out of
Okay.
town.
No worries.
Appreciate you,
So,
friend.
You know. You're welcome.
Where's my seafood chowder? I'm very hungry.
I
was
love you,
nearly
Stay
killed
Nerdy.
3
Let's
times
go.
today.
Let's go. I'm also
Speaking of,
parched.
So it's been,
Hungry.
so it's been about 20 minutes. So it's been about
I have
around
like
20 minutes
15
since
out
you
of
guys
21
ordered.
today.
Did you guys fix the currency in your inventory?
That I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, cool. So it's been around like 15, 20 minutes, and your food finally arrives. It's been a little slow, but the food's finally there. And
How was your stream, buddy?
You get your Steve Berdman, you get your steak and salad.
Oh,
Stoksheim,
the
you get your seafood chowder, and your Sky Age Ale. And yeah, you guys chow down, and the seafood chowder tastes like home because it tastes like it was caught in the Cronier Sea.
Nom 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 nom.
so you said yes, you were still injured, correct?
I have like
Stoksheim?
15 out of 21 HP right now.
So I'll reach into the bag and just like grab one of the clippings and like put it in your chowder.
Oh! No.
Make a sleight of hand check.
I think I'll do this. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I mean, it's terrible, but
Against
So yeah, I'm staring at you as I'm doing it, sort of like a cat.
You don't
that knows
successfully
it's-
do it. As you go to put it in, your hand falters, and the clipping of Cloud Root falls on the table.
I just gently move my bowl away from it. Excuse me. Do I look like I've ever eaten a plant in my life?
Oh,
There
Fred,
is
no,
Cloud Root
take it
on the
back.
table, outward on the table right now.
I guess grapes are vegetables, right? I drink grape juice.
I'm gonna reach out and grab it and be like, "Not yet, friend, not yet," and try to like put it back into his bag.
Yeah, I'm trying to take
And
it
it's a
back.
good thing you did too, because Mr. LaRue is giving you a look.
I'm just gonna smile and nod, like the "Don't worry, I got it under control" kind of look.
He glances you off and just kind of glances off dismissively. Like, okay.
You can actually click on our character sheets right now, unless you're watching on mobile. I don't know if that works, but let's find out.
I eat and drink, and I am merry.
And I'm relaxing.
Hi, relaxing.
I guess so. It's a short rest.
Don't do it.
As you
Does
guys,
this count as a short rest?
That's what I was asking. Does it count as a short rest?
this does. So this does not count as a short. Hold on. So while you guys are eating at the roost, you overhear some of the other patrons talking. And would anyone like to make me a perception check to see what they hear?
Certainly, I may not understand. But,
Hey, how do I see if somebody is like
No.
neutral? Sorry, never mind.
I don't hear shit. I am closing my
I couldn't
eyes,
tell you.
apparently.
10.
Oh,
I rolled a
Oh.
10 as well.
Yay.
24.
Dex, I have a question. Are you
Yeah.
using like passive perception and passive insight and all that?
when I'm asking you guys to make this right here, I mean I am using passive perception and passive insight,
Okay.
but I'm not using that in this case. This is a direct roll because this
I
is
missed
if
it
you
too,
guys
buddy.
hear something.
Okay.
And so far,
I can't see where it's all.
only Blot's heard this.
Yeah.
No.
So I want to see what the bartender kind of thinks of me after they purchased Cloud Root, and me being an Aasimar, I kind of look like a really holy, law-abiding citizen that he might suspect that I'm might rat him out.
It's a
I
sting.
just want to see. I want
It's
to see
not-
what he
it's-
thinks about it.
I mean, hold on. So I kind of just processed all that while I was about to move Final into another voice so that I could tell him what the conversation was that he overheard. So just could you tell me that again whenever I get back?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. 1 second. All right. 1 moment.
So I'm gonna wait. Okay, so I'm gonna take this moment to explain. Aasimar was asking if Lewis is chaotic. Why is he spending all his money on drugs? So I rolled his stats, and as you'll see here, his stats that I rolled were 1, 3, 4, 5, 9, and 17. So it's because
So
his
this
intelligence.
is actually a good segue to let the audience know that if you roll your mouse over on the Twitch screen, you can actually
Yeah.
pull up everyone's character sheets.
Yeah, I let him know.
You
I don't
can
know
see
if it
what
works on
Lewis's
mobile,
stats
if they're
are.
watching mobile. But yeah, along the right side of
Oh.
the character screen, so right around where I'm like waving the mouse on your screen, if you put your mouse over there, if you're on PC, you'll be able to pull up all of our character sheets. Yes, I asked too. That was a slip of the thumb. Also ass. So, but yeah, actually, I guess it'd be right around here. Yeah, you can in fact pull up all the character sheets and see. You'll learn more about the characters than I currently know. That is for sure. Stay nerdy. Thank you for the raid, though. I love you, buddy. Hope you're well. Thank you. And wait, Anti-Human was familiar with this bourbon then. What was it called? Because I'm about to go like buy the store out. Light, I think even for like a strong liquor, I think even you might enjoy it enough that you'd be willing to try a sip. It is literally, you'd have to sip it as straight alcohol, no mix, no anything, but it tastes like maple and brown sugar.
I was really excited when you mentioned the drink that you had over in Telluride.
Telluride.
Did you go
Oh my god,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
breakfast beer. Oh, it's called like space or astronaut something.
Also, that one I think your friend made that I had a little sip of. It was actually
Can you relay any of that?
Brown sugar bourbon. That's it. Thank you.
let's
Thank
see.
you, Anti-Human.
Good fucking third. Nope. I'm paying keen attention, but I stare off into the wilds randomly anyway. So it's
Let me
probably not.
check that perception check. Okay, yeah.
We need to kill off Lewis's character. He's somebody who can speak with more than a 2-word vocabulary.
Are you pondering?
I'm also
my
gifting a sub
Yeah.
to somebody who notified me what this Berdman is called. Please continue.
Yeah. All right. Cool. We'll see how
Blood
this
is
goes.
going to fall off of Steve Berdman, hit his head funny, and suddenly Lewis is going to be playing his brand new character, Jim Hatchet.
Yeah, with my 4 HP, yeah, I'd probably die.
That is a critical fall for you.
No, it's just a normal fall. Could die. Yeah, so
Normal
I
fall
mean-
followed by a step by a horse.
I listen in and people drink and make merry or sleep or whatever. So, yeah.
All right, so a few hours pass by, and this could be considered a short rest. And it's like around sunset right now. What are you guys going to do?
So, for the short rest rules, people can roll their hit dice to recover health naturally, correct?
Yes.
I'm looking at you, Stoksheim.
What do you mean? I already rolled!
Oh!
Yeah.
He spent his dice. Yeah.
What the hell? Sorry, I just got a $10 tip, but I don't know who from. Whoever Rob is. Thank you, Rob.
Sick. Nice.
Thank you, Rob. I'm
yeah,
guessing
nice.
anti-human. Government name reveal. Thank you, Rob. Sorry, guys. As we were, I'm already at full HP, so I'm just gonna like rest my eyes for a minute, rest my hooves, take a load off.
Yes. The
And-
power of the sea fills me as I eat.
Dude, thank you so much for that, Tan.
yeah,
You didn't
yeah.
have to do that.
Recognizing
I have
the
a guess
location,
that
is
that's anti-human,
history check?
but just in case it's not. Rob, thank you
Yeah,
so
it
much.
is.
Okay. son of a-
Thank you. You did not have to do that, friendo.
Oh my gosh.
Wait,
All
okay.
right.
Would it be a place that you?
I will try my
So
best.
how much of Esterra have
Rob.
you actually seen?
Well,
Forest.
That's a great question. Probably a lot of it, but whether or not I remember any of it, totally a different story. So, this is just would I recognize what I heard to a name if I see it on a map. That's basically what this currently is, seeing if I can
I like that.
point at
That
it
was me.
and be like, that.
Yeah, that would be a history
That's
check.
awesome.
Okay, yeah, so I got a 12 for that. So would I be able to actually point out that particular
Yes.
location?
Okay.
If I see
If
that.
you could see, can you see a map?
I probably cannot. I do not have one, and unless one of these guys whips one out at some point, or they're just, press M for map on the city walls. No.
Excuse
not
me
correct.
while I whip this out.
Don't edit that.
Gee.
But yeah, you do not have a map handy right now. Oh wait, everybody had a map.
I was
So
gonna say,
did you
weren't
put it
we
in your
given a
background?
map
Yeah,
for
you were
the?
all given a map of the city.
So that's what I am going to start trying to find. Although I don't know who's carrying it. So I'm gonna, I guess, start rummaging through everybody's shit.
All right. Well, you guys want to do anything about this? You guys are still at the tavern. You're kind of winding down.
As long as he's not putting drugs in my soup, I'm just kind of watching him with curiosity. Like, he
Yeah, you
hasn't
really
really done much of his own
actually
volition
tried to
besides
drug his-
freeze a fountain and lick the ice cubes. So I kind of want to see what he's up to.
Right?
I-
Yeah,
I'm-
there's like concentrated effort here. It's not like, it's very lucid. We'll call it that. Very purposeful searching.
So I want to see what he finds.
Alright, so do you find the map?
I
Have you
lost
said-
a ring
have you
a
found the map?
few years back. Maybe he'll find it for me.
I mean, yes, that would be great if I just whip out your rig and like eat
Make
it.
a perception check.
Alrighty, perfect.
You just follow him around until he goes to the bathroom.
That was so close to a 1. I was like, well,
Wait, I'm sorry, I
I
missed
put
that. Are
the
we all
bag on
rolling a
my head.
perception check?
no. This is
Okay.
for me to search,
Ah.
as far as I'm aware, anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be right back, guys.
14. Alright, so you find the map, but also at the bottom of the bag, you see this glint towards the bottom.
Oh,
It looks circular.
I attracted to shiny things, so I'll grab that too.
It's a ring!
I
It's-
hold up
it's-
both the map and the ring.
Are you fucking
And you
kidding me?
recognize it as the ring that you lost years ago.
This is unbelievable. You can
It's
keep
not
it
the
at
ring
this
that
point.
you
I got
lost
over
years ago.
the loss of it.
It's
Oh,
just
yeah,
it's just a plain gold ring, but you remember it well.
I totally put it on. And then I'm gonna put the map down. And
Stoksheim just claps for you. He's just like clapping and nodding and looking at you like you're the most amazing thing that's ever happened.
and he's gonna roll it out, and it's probably gonna be like sideways. So we're gonna.
The current area that you can see is
It's upside down, friend.
Is,
Let me get that for you.
Gavia o haver verde is a Gavia o haver verde. Oh, in the westward swamp.
I point at it, just like. Yeah, plant finger right beneath the words and start tapping furiously.
Now, listen, friend. The last time you pointed in a direction, there was a dancing crab and an invisible force of nature that nearly bisected me. And we didn't find the banner because I think you were just pointing.
I nod at Stoksheim and I keep on pointing and I tap more insistently.
I never want to listen to you ever again.
Apologize. Where is he pointing at? Or where is he pointing at?
Where are you pointing at? That's a good question.
It would be Ohenda.
O haver
Ohenda.
verde.
Yeah. Yep,
One
precisely.
sec.
Oh, okay, just southwest of town. Or Gavia. Got it.
Right. So yeah, he's pointing at O haver verde. What do you guys do? And at this point, I'm going to give you guys time to counsel with each other. So use this time to like talk to each other's characters and form out a plan, because you guys are around a map right now. And you guys are also around a table. So now would probably be a good time to plan out something, because I mean, someone has a map out.
Kyle's
So
not
I'm
gonna.
going. So I'm going. Oh,
I just see his
Oh, there
chair
we go.
swiveling around.
I'm back because Piper just jumped on my chair.
Kyle's turned into a cat. Hey guys.
He
we
was
got
a druid the whole time.
So,
wild shaped into a cat.
Unbelievable.
yeah, like, no, literally, here's what happened. I was walking in and she ran in front of me and started, like, oh, and now Clover's here to pick fights. And she started running in front of me. I was like, no, don't jump on my chair. And she jumped on my chair. She knows.
So yeah.
So,
Anyways.
quick question: Is it safe? Is it safe to assume that we're already level 4, or do we have to like do a long rest to actually be?
No, you guys are already level 4.
Oh, okay. So during that short,
It's just that, like- Oh, sorry. What were you saying?
Oh, I was gonna say I took the feat inspiring leader. So during that short rest, I would have liked to use that
All right.
during the break.
Do you
Inspiring
think
leader.
everyone
Everyone
RP
gained,
your inspiring speech light?
Oh, okay. So, well, actually, I think if we would do it,
I know you hate
I'll-
I'm just.
I'll talk for 10 minutes straight. Okay.
Sorry, guys.
All right,
I scared the cat away.
Short story. Everyone has an additional 6 hit points of temp. Temp hit points.
Cool.
That do not expire.
Ooh.
All right. So you got how many hit points? 10 temp hit points.
Mm-mm.
6.
Did I say 10? I'm at 6.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it's
6.
temp.
I heard
points.
6.
6 temp hit points.
I'll be right back. This beer
Alright, cool.
exploded in the best possible way.
That's unfortunate. Alright, well, if you're going to be right back, I'm going to give this... I'm going to let you guys take a short break right now and, like, consult among your party members and stuff.
Alright.
So I'm going to take a break. I guess David's going to take a second.
I opened it and it went nuts. Sorry. So we have 6
consult
temp hit
among each
points.
other. Oh, never mind. He's back.
Yeah. So
No worries.
Blot was pointing over to that little village
Still
store. I mean,
Oha Verde.
I don't know much about him, but he kind of steered us wrong at the beginning of pointing us the right direction where to go. I don't know if
I
he
think
knows
you might
exactly what he's doing.
Blot
I
guided
don't
me
know what
here,
he's doing
so
either, so
Blot
So,
guided
I don't
me
know
here.
If we should go there first.
So if he's pointing that way, I trust him. I'm gonna go towards that store.
and I will trust him because he is blonde. That makes him the main character.
This is true.
Aw,
I mean,
I feel defeated.
At this point, I'm just following along, still kind of gauging the group, so sure, why not?
Let me put this a little more practically, however. Do you have a banner? I don't. And I don't see one, so any way that we leave where we are right now is an improvement.
well, it is the closest area.
I shake my head vigorously at the mention of banner, although somewhere in his sentence. So I just start
Okay.
shaking my head.
I'm gonna go that way.
Also,
I start
I-
walking.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Safe logic would
What
say
was-
right now that Gavia has
What's up,
already
Blake?
been scoured for a banner. So if a banner has been found, word might have already spread. While Gavia is quite large, but that's a safe wager.
We've
So
only
either
spent like an
it's-
So you're
hour since
proposing
that
that we
fight,
go
right?
further?
So I think going to Oja Verde might not be a bad idea. Gather some more intel, see what is happening.
Is that
and
where?
honestly, just get out of this town for a moment.
Is that where Lewis is pointing? Lewis's character,
Yes.
Blot. Okay, yeah,
South
I'm
one.
going that way.
So I forgot. What was the character that joined us? What was his name?
His name was Jim Hatchet, and he isn't actually saying anything right now because, truth be told, the banner request isn't really that important. He wants to travel with you guys, and like, he understands that you guys are going to get the banner regardless. And if you guys don't get the banner, well, oh well.
Also,
But-
he's kind of banking that we die while we have the banner, so he can just.
He's
take it
not.
on.
He's not. No, he's not banking on that. He's just like it's not that big of a rush for him. He just kind of like wants to travel with you guys, and if it's not really his problem if you guys get the banner or not. He's just like trying to.
See the world,
Yeah, kind of.
or
He's trying to get it. He's trying to get it himself as well.
So, okay, cool. I start walking towards the direction that Blot is pointing. I missed a lot of that conversation while I was cleaning up and going to the bathroom, so I just trust him.
rummaged through
Steve
our
Berdman.
stuff. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if you walk in the direction he's pointing, Steve Berdman gets up from his chair and walks into the middle of the table because he's pointing at the map.
Yeah. You'll just be like,
I thought he was like pointing at a restaurant across the street. So,
No, he's pointing at a spot on the map for where we should go searching
He's
for the banner.
pointing at the next town over. That's.
So
at
real
least-
quick.
I don't know how far that is.
I've done a lot of show not tell about this, sorry, Jin is also in the party, so let me do a little bit more dialogue for him since I kind of just like said some stuff that isn't necessarily true to him. So let me actually just do his character a little bit just to see him. So
Go for it.
Jim walks up to the party and is examining the map while Blot's pointing towards it. He's not entirely sure about this odd charred creature that's appeared on the Centaur's back, and it seems very odd to him. But he seems to have seen worse. So he sits back in one of the nearby chairs and plays with a frail bit, what seems to be like monk energy, sort of drawing a small bit of sparks in the air as you guys converse over the maps. And as you guys begin to say Hoja Verde. It's like, so Hoja Verde is where this banner is.
Oh, we have
That
not
sounds
the
so
slightest
dark.
idea.
It's part of the game.
It's okay. I'm not going to try and snipe the banner from you guys. I legitimately do want to travel with you. But also we have to worry about other people trying to snipe this banner. How did Blood even get this information?
He knows
I've
the
just
guy.
learned not to ask.
Fair enough, but if it was easy, but if it was that easy for somebody like Blot, who, well, doesn't seem to be very perceptive, well, doesn't seem to be able to communicate his perception at least. He kind of gives Blot a smile, a kind of an understanding smile.
It's like Blot is wiser than anyone I've met. He's just not
Yeah,
the best at
he
communicating
gives-
it.
Yeah, he gives Blot a reassuring smile. If it was as easy as for as someone as Blot to figure out this information, then word must have spread. Must have spread quick.
So we
probably
should get moving.
too.
Yeah.
Indeed. But before
On the
then, do you think
contrary, I think slowing down would be rather the wiser move. Because there are limited banners and a lot more groups going around than there are objects of acquisition. So
you're-
we walk in at the end, we say, hello, thank you for taking care of this for us, we'll take it from here.
Ah, so you're saying wait for somebody to come back with a banner and attack them then. Acquire it from them.
Well, I think we should still go travel because I have a feeling anybody coming here will try and keep it under wraps, so to speak. Oh no, I couldn't find a banner. Did you find a banner, Jason?
To-
No, I didn't find a banner, Gary. Of course, we couldn't find one. And then they'll walk up there, unfurl the banner right at the desk, and say, "Let us in your tournament." But if we simply go to wherever it is everybody else is going, we'll find it at the same time, and then we will persuade them to let us have it instead.
So here is my thought on the matter. I'm gonna quote my late great grandpappy when he used to always say, "Follow the heart of the cards." And right now, my heart of the cards are telling me we need to go to this town that Blot is pointing to. We will find a banner there. Hello?
Okay,
Good.
good.
So,
I love
about
it.
how far of a travel is it to get over there?
Looks like it's a little southwest.
Thanks.
That's yeah.
So upon hearing this plan, Jim slams the table and says, "All right, let's do this. I've been itching for a good travel session like this."
Flash.
All right, guys, let's do that. And he kind of gives Steve Berdman some dap on the way out. Come on, guys, let's get to this. Who knows? Maybe we'll run into some tieflings along the way. And then he walks out with you guys.
Who had the map?
Huh.
Actually, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna hand whoever the map. The closest person, I'm just gonna give it to someone. Doesn't even matter whether they accept it or not. I'm just gonna
You like hold it
That's
out, and then your hand goes limp, and it falls out of your hand, and you're just like, "Oh, done."
precisely. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk over to my Uber and I'm gonna attempt to climb on, and it's gonna fail miserably.
All right, I'll get the map.
As he's
and I'll
going
put it
out,
in
Jim
the back
Hatchet
of the bag.
comes back to help you back onto your friend.
Yeah, I reach out like a child, trying to get picked up.
I was like, I got him.
He puts you up like a child and then puts you on your steed and gives you a pat on the back before walking out. So let's go.
Experience. Oh wait, wrong. Yeah.
So you guys are in the middle of the town. You guys are in the middle of the business district. What are you guys going to do?
I do want to get a new weapon. I want to get a quarterstaff because I'd rather have a quarterstaff that is able to have the benefit of shillelagh over a mace that cannot.
Bless you.
All right.
Yeah.
So nearby, you see a place called Hector's Smithing, Jean-Claude's Wares of the Weave, the Artificers Guild, and the Bill House.
I guess Hector Smithing. It's just a stick. I don't know if he would have a quarterstaff, but I guess.
Did you hear Jean-Claude's Wares of the Weave?
Oh, I thought that was just like a clothing shop.
No. It's as in like a magic store, like of the weave.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Magical weave.
Hey, Light. G.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Please, I'm gonna mute myself.
So Jean-Claude's Wares of the Weave, Hector's Smithing, and the Bill House. Where are you going? Oh, and the
Yeah, let's go to Where of the Weave.
All right. So you enter Wares of the Weave, and you see a very give me one moment.
It's an old inside joke about an immortal weave.
You see a very flamboyant-looking man at the counter who says, and who might you be, my friend? And he does a flip and comes over to the counter and greets you. Welcome to the Wares of the Weave. I am Jean-Claude. How may I help you
Jean-Claude?
today? Yes.
Nice to meet you, Jean-Claude. My name is Teo. I'm actually looking for a new weapon.
You're looking for new
Do
weapon?
you happen? Yes.
But you seem to
happen
be.
have any?
You seem to not be such a fighting type. You seem to be more of a healing type, you know?
You were quite perceptive.
You have
You're spot on.
You have the magic. I can tell. I have the eyes. Oh. Wait. I have
Next time, buddy. No worries.
different staves you can use. I have instruments. I have a burst imbued wood focus. And I have a ruby of the wall mage. Are you interested in any of this, my friend?
Let's focus on what kind of staves do you have?
Well, he doesn't seem to have any special staves. They just seem to be just your regular old brand of quarterstaff, something that you'd be able to cast something through. He has rods and
Exactly what I'm
he has rods and orbs, and he has holy symbols and such, but no like special staves or anything.
They would probably
Not a
run you
problem.
more than 10 gold.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I can afford that. So
Don't know till you ask.
I mean, we
Barter.
can look at it. Let's look at your rods as well.
We are very sympathetic to magic casters here. We know that it's hard to get spell casting focuses these days. So we offer this rods here
Okay.
so that you can. We offer these rods for 1 gold piece, and you can cast all your spells through them.
You
like
got
spell
you
casting
got where I was
focus.
going.
Some of them may even have a bonus spell in them. It's one of those fun bonuses we have.
Is he selling
Ah.
wand-based loot boxes?
I don't know. He might.
Gee.
Yeah, if it's a gold piece, that's definitely in my budget. Kyle.
Sorry. Just for the YouTube videos and later, in case there's nothing going on, we can show chat.
Would you happen to know what kind of spells are imbued in these?
I do not know, and I cannot tell you. I just know that there are some good spells that are in here. You know, ones that would help you out. And look,
So I'm
the
gonna
ones that
look
already
over-
have, the ones that already have the good, like the precast spells, those are 2 gold. But the regular rods, all 1 gold. So the rods that have spells already cast in them are 2 gold.
Okay. I'm gonna look over to Magnus, and I'm going to see if he can help me. So, obviously, you're quite well versed in the magic arts. Would you be able to detect any kind of specific magics that are in these items?
What do you mean?
Oh, I'm talking to Magnus.
Can someone put
I love you guys.
sarcastic in the horny jail, please?
I'm afraid you don't understand. Panda is the warden.
Am I on Twitch?
Yes.
I'm gonna
So
put
yeah,
them in the
everybody can hear you. Panda is the most hardcore, truest, modest goddess. She is the like. If I tried to ban her, somehow she'd find a way to ban
I'm
me
joking. I know who
instead.
Panda is. I know.
Yeah.
I know who Panda is. I'm joking.
Oh, I know you are. I'm just saying
There will
she'll
be
find
a
a way to
code.
ban me.
David, are you there?
Oh yeah, I'm here. Sorry. What's up?
He's
did you
talking
hear
for
what I
like
said?
10 minutes.
No, sorry, I missed that.
Oh my god.
Identify shit, smart man.
Sorry, I hadn't been called on it in a little while, so I kind of got sidetracked for a moment.
So we're at the magic shop, and he's selling magic rods, and they have pre-cast spells in them that you can cast, but they are completely random as far as the shopkeeper knows. And I'm looking toward you to see if you're able to identify if you can tell what spells are in them.
Question: would that fall under Arcana?
cannot.
Arcana.
So make an Arcana check real quick.
All right, happily. Does a 26 work?
It does. Holy shit.
Damn.
Also, time out real
So-
quick. Kyle, FYI, on this stream, you have the chat in the middle of the stream right now.
Yeah, I see it.
All right, so I apologize. Go ahead, Sage. 26.
So you can't use Identify Magic on them. That's all that check tells you. You can't use Identify Magic on them.
Wait, the check said I can't identify the magic on them?
Yeah, no, you can't identify the spell that's on them.
Huh.
You don't know what the spell will be. You don't know what it contains. All you know is that it will be cast, and you will be the caster for it.
What?
And would he know that? Are they just one-time uses, or do they like recharge at all?
The spell in the wand is a one-time use.
Okay.
Will you be buying one, my good sir?
Is that a refreshes at each long rest one-time cast, or is
It's
that
a one-time cast. Then it turns into a regular rod.
It's kind of expensive for throwing darts blindfolded.
Well, I mean,
not
Brad,
knowing
your
what they do.
Wait, did I say it was 2 gold for one of the
magic cast.
So it's 2 gold for a guaranteed one, but also it's but also one of the regular ones could all have like a small chance of already having a spell in them.
Yeah, I don't like loot boxes.
Well, Brad,
Maybe
you're still-
David wants it. What's
But
up?
it could be anything.
No, I'm good.
What's up, Luz?
I was just gonna say you're trying to get a normal, be the good stick, right? So just
Yeah,
buy
I just want.
maybe
the
you'll
normal-
have right. Okay, so you're looking for like the 8 copper piece. Theoretically, we could like go traveling, find a tree, and just grab that. Like,
Yes. We'll find you a marvelous, all-natural,
Walking
locally
stick,
grown, reasonably sourced stick.
I mean, yeah, you can probably just find something that you can use as a spellcasting focus.
All right. Yeah, it's not super important right now.
yeah, well, we can find you one, no problem. Definitely not for gold.
Also, I am going to cut this session off a little short. It's not going to happen.
Okay.
It's not going to happen like immediate, but it's going to happen within like I don't know, 20 minutes or something. I'm like gonna finish this shopping session, and then you guys are going to set off, and then I'm gonna cut off the session. Sorry, it was kind of short, but I have something planned for the next part that's going to require an entire session. This thing.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm okay. So, thank you, Jean-Claude. I'll definitely keep your words in
No
mind.
problem.
Although you did say you had a ruby of some sort, right?
Well, I did have a ruby, but it is not for you. It is for someone else. It is
So how do you know?
ruby of the war mage.
You're clearly not a war mage. Holier than art thou.
But you seem a little in better shape over the orb. So I tell you what, you can take what is this spray already spell prepackaged rods for 50 for 5 silver pieces.
5 silver pieces for what exactly?
For a rod that's guaranteed to have a spell in it.
Oh. Sure. Let's do it.
Alright, so 5 silver pieces? Alright.
Yes, I'll do it.
This is a one-time thing, but here you are, sir. And he gives it to you.
Perfect.
Alright, roll me 1d10, please.
Got it. Let's see. Roll. That's an 8.
That's an 8. Alright. Now roll me 1d100.
Oh boy, let's see what kind of spell you
Big
got.
Big money.
And it
Chain
has
lightning.
Fireball.
You
Wait.
cast inflict harm wound on self.
I don't think he's
Alright, let's see. Alright. I know the spell for that rod. Neat. Alright. So you exit the shop and there you are. Now are you guys going to do anything else?
If
I'm
they
kinda
went
locked,
inside
loaded, set to go.
if they went inside like a weapons shop, also slightly metagaming since I know we're going to be ending soon, might as well pass a little bit of the time. If there's like a weapons or armor shop, I'm just going to go window shop, browse, see if there's anything that
Yeah.
kind of catches my eye.
Hector Smithing.
You see at Hector Smithing, you see a longsword, a breastplate, plate armor, a double bladed scimitar, a battle axe, a longbow, that bundle of arrows too.
Question for those who know D&D, plate armor. Is that a little more like what a fighter is aiming for, or is my chainmail
Great.
solid? Great.
Uh,
Because I'm going to look it up anyways, but I figure instead of like searching, you guys might be a little better to just tell me like what is plate armor's stats?
especially with your decks, you want to be on the heaviest tank you can possibly be in. Although, I imagine, because you're a Centaur, it's probably not forged for you. Of all the races that he was aiming for a broad audience, you were not one of the ones that he was like, yeah, someone will likely buy this if I make this for Horseman.
All I need is the
So-
top half, so maybe I can get it on sale. So I only want half
we
of your
might-
armor set.
We'll probably want to get like all of it plus. Pretty sure your legs
Okay.
are.
Well, no, I'm gonna. Okay, so I'm trying to find it right now on 5e tools, Dungeon Master, Adventures, armor, utilities. Search everywhere. Plate. So I'm just gonna go in there and be like, good sir, how much for this this armor here?
Are you? So Hector gets up. So did you walk into the shop? I didn't
Yes.
catch that. Did you walk into the
Sorry,
shop?
yes,
Okay,
I'm in the shop.
All right, so you walk into the shop and you see a blacksmith working tirelessly at an anvil. He has sweat across his brow, but he looks up at you and says, "Ah, welcome. How are you today?"
I'm well, sir. I'm looking for a new piece of armor, something to guard my chest. And I noticed you have this nice piece up here. How much would it go for?
You're looking to buy the plate armor, right?
Yes, sir.
70 gold pieces.
Dukes.
70 gold pieces.
Rip off.
Would you take this twig? No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
Would you take 1 copper piece?
It's like, I'll give you 8 gold
Reference?
and something.
Gee.
Oh, I feel like I should know
Okay,
that
thank you,
reference.
David.
Don't insult
Tyler,
my work,
your turn.
sir. Jeez.
Say, you're busy at work, so unfortunately I cannot afford that plate armor at this time. But thank
Understood.
you for
Thank you
your
for
time.
telling
Would
me
you
in
like
advance.
2 copper pieces?
Is
Did you
this like
actually
a?
say that?
No, I'm not in.
Okay.
G. G.
I feel like you're quoting Scooby Snacks, but I know you're not. You do it for 3 copper pieces? Ruh-roh, Raggy. Nope, can't afford it. Is there a way to not pay with money? No, I'm out. It's like, guys, I know we have a banner quest to go on, but I gotta
So
go
you-
kill these orcs.
You said you're out.
Yeah, unfortunately, thank you for your time. I cannot afford that right now. I'm trying to see. You mentioned axes. Well, you mentioned a lot of things, actually. What else was in there? Sorry, before I actually leave.
It was longsword, breastplate, plate armor, double-bladed scimitar, battle axe, and make an insight check.
Okay, and
Longbow.
in
arrow.
regards to breastplate, is that something I might want to look in, guys, since I can't afford the 70 gold just yet? Well, I guess I can look it up. I have it pulled up.
Yeah, I mean it's
Big money, big prizes. I love it. 17.
$17. So, I'm sorry, it took me a second to read everything. So, you see that Hector might be hiding something else that he's been working on. And, might not be something that you'd be able to find normally somewhere else. So, do you want to check it out?
Friend, what are you working on right there?
He kind of hides it away a little bit, but decides, what's the point? And he brings it out. This right here. So, he puts on the table this odd crystal-like device that has a button in the middle and what seem to be like odd holes on them. This right here. It's
a lightsaber.
a concoction of my own creation. Call it a Pyromark 1. And well, it can help you with your fight. It can help you with your fights. It can whenever you attack somebody, you have this, well, I guess on you. And he takes the crystal up, he puts it on his chest, and he taps it, and the crystal sort of like latches onto his chest. He winces a little bit at the pain, but it goes away for a second. And then he picks up a nearby sword that had been out of the forge for a while, puts both of his hands on it, and then makes the sword go up into flames, taking a flame-like appearance. But he passes his hand through and it seems as if the blade itself is actually completely flame. So while attacking with it would actually make would actually be effective. It doesn't seem like there's anything there to slash with. It's all fire. He takes the machine off and puts it down. I didn't use it for long enough to take any charge out of that, but I'm charging you, let's say, 10 silver pieces for this. No, this is a prototype. I'm going to charge you 30 silver pieces for this. 3 gold.
Friend, you have a deal.
I have more, but
How do I utilize this? I just put this crystal on my chest and it bursts my
anywhere
sword.
on you and then press it, it will like latch onto you, and any weapon that you use will change damage from whatever damage type it was to fire damage.
Yeah, just like the light. Ooh. Friend, you have yourself a deal.
But it's a one-time use.
Oh, never
It's
mind.
always a one-time use.
I'll give you 2 gold for it. Prototype.
You already,
Wait, didn't he
you already
just-
bought it for 3.
You already paid.
I didn't know about the one time. Hey, give me my money back. No, okay, that's
Fine
fine.
print.
Fine print. That's still fine. That's still
That's the
super
deal that you agreed on. That is the big fat glow in the dark print.
Okay. You know what?
But yeah,
I won't keep this gold with me anyways, so take it. 3 gold is fine.
indeed. All right. So after leaving, everyone reconvenes, and what are you guys going to do now? Does anyone want to do any more shopping, or are you guys all tuckered out? I'll get to go.
I'm set to go.
The only thing I could think of is if people want to buy like health potions or something. I don't need any, but just for you guys, if you don't want any.
I'm okay.
All right. Well, in that
Imagine
case,
taking damage.
do you guys want to go find a hotel and get ready for the day tomorrow?
Sounds like a date.
I mean, don't I already have a place to live here?
Or do you guys want to go out immediately and try and look for the banner?
I'm ready to
We
go.
should
I
go
think we all are.
immediately. I want to get a head start. I mean, we already had a delay.
Yeah, I want to get going. I feel rested. I feel good.
So do we
Alright.
want to say start of the next session, we're actually traversing to Hoja Verde?
Yeah. All right. So with that decision made, you all take off and go to leave Gavia in search of this banner. On your way out, though, you see a place for a nearby hot springs, and it's seemingly a public hot springs. Nobody's in it right now, but it's a large glistening pool of steaming hot water, and lo, there seems to be a ramp down into it.
Dang it.
Time looks around in case any fish pop out. Do any fish pop out?
No fish pop out.
His interest immediately wanes.
I have no need for a hot tub. I'm well traversed around these lands, and I've seen better.
I visit his hot pool. Quite.
You visit the hot pool?
I will too.
No. I'm saying I've visited it.
Oh,
Quite
you
often.
visited it?
I,
Okay.
Yeah, in the past, since I only lived
So-
in. What is it called again? Damn it! You don't have your map up.
Here. Nope. wrong one.
Gavia.
Yeah, that place.
Gavia.
Since
Yeah.
I live there and it's such a short walk, I've probably been here.
Are you
multiple
sure
times
you
already.
live there? You can't even remember the name of it. No
Hey,
wonder I
like
beat
the
you in
map.
chess so badly. Regardless, and also Blot cannot really go to the pool since he is not really walking.
Unless he like pulls my hair. I don't know. I was trying to find a non-kinky way to say that. Unless he kind of like pulls me in a way to try to say like, "Hey, hot spring."
Ratatouille,
Yeah,
if you would.
I've made that joke way too many times already.
Oh, I
All right, so are you guys heading out?
Yeah,
Hey, you're
This
from here, friend.
adventure
What
won't
are
wait for
those?
us.
Those hot springs do anything for us? Just kind of cozy.
Let me do a knowledge check of some sort. Which one would be most appropriate?
I guess you've been there before, right?
Yeah.
You just generally feel really refreshed after you come from there, as if the longer you spend there, the more like just relaxed you feel afterwards. So it's good for if you're anxious or if you have a few like minor like cuts or something, the water will help lap that up a little. Helps put you back in.
Well, so I'll just relay this information over to everyone else. It just kind of just makes you feel nice and warm and feel good. But after just one battle, I'm not really totally stressed or wounded. I don't really need it. I don't know about you guys.
Alrighty.
I'm fine.
I feel good to go.
perfectly fine.
I'm sitting stronger than I've ever been by 6 temporary HP for some reason. So, stronger than I've ever felt. Let's go.
Favorite 2 bits. Appreciate it.
On a scale of 29, I'm a 29 plus 6.
All right, so
This is worse than the Imperial measurement system. This is awful.
I'm a 35 out of 35.
all right. Well, with that, the party is off on foot to go to Aiuhrn and is currently crossing the Tinst Plains to get there.
Fantastic.
What will our heroes encounter in their next journey? What trials await them at Aiuhrn? Find out next. Well, we're going to have more regular sessions now. I mean, I'm more available, and I'll be able to DM for you guys more regularly now.
Perfect.
Yay!